Airbending is often seen as the weakest of the four elements because of its passiveness and the gentle culture of the Air Nomads who wield it. But did you know that there was one airbending ability discovered during the time of Avatar Yangchen that was so devastating and harmful that it struck fear into all four nations? Well, hit that subscribe button because we're about to go on a journey deep into the Avatar universe. So during a bout of sadness after failing to get control of the Earth Kingdom's many criminal and rebellious groups, Avatar Yangchen found herself needing to retreat to a far-off destination where she could take out her anger and rage, somewhere nobody could hear the rush of her airbending. This led her to the loudest beach in the Earth Kingdom known as Tiger-Dillo's Roar, a secluded and isolated beach. The crash of the surf against the dull sand was deafening even from a distance. Sharp and sheer cliffs surrounded the beachfront, reverberating the sound of the waves and compounding the loudness in on itself. This was the perfect place for Yangchen. As she moved with the currents of the wind across the beach, she blasted bursts of air from her hands, trying to feel some relief for the sadness and pain that had consumed her, but nothing worked. Meanwhile, her water tribe friend Tivik was attempting to locate her and descended the rugged cliffs, scraping his body and painting himself with cuts. This was a small price to pay to save his friend. He shouted with all of his might the moment he gained sight of Yangchen on the edge of the water, but not even the loudest of human voices could be heard against the tempest of the waves. As he watched on from a distance, Yangchen attempted to let her rage flow out of her in any way that she could. She stood in the shallow water, allowing it to surround herself before slowly generating a small cyclone in her radius. But this too soon fades into the background air. Even in trying to express her sadness and rage, Yangchen fails. This leads Yangchen to channel her rage directly into her lungs before facing the ocean in haste and letting out a belching scream. A clenched fist, eyes shut, doubled over scream of frustration so great that it tore a channel through the ocean waves. She did it over and over, each time amplifying her screeches with her airbending power, and despite the unimaginable power that she was exerting, opening the sea like the center of a book, the waters sealed to leave no trace of her acts behind. She exhausted herself and dropped to her knees in the sand, panting, finally having the weight of the world dropping from her shoulders. As she raised her head from the sandy shore, she saw her friend Tivik ready to comfort her. Racing through her mind is that power she exerted with unimaginable application. The power to enhance her scream so much that it could not only rip channels through a vast ocean, but also deafen anyone around her. Let me know how you think this could be used in different creative and dangerous situations. After hearing this, I don't think many people can continue to say that the airbenders are just passive weaklings. It's clear that although their culture holds them to their peaceful ways, their powers are unspeakable. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. I love doing these little stories from the books and comics, so if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.